Okay, hi boys and girls. We're here with lesson 2 for unit 8. Again, let's make sure you guys, everybody get their materials together. So you're going to need your close reading text and a highlighter and a pencil to annotate the text and write your summary in the margin. So what we will need you to do is you have to read The Water Famine. And if you have not read it or you would like it read aloud to you, unfortunately, we're not going to make a video of us reading these close reads, but you can access it. You check your assignments in Clever on Benchmark, and we've assigned this book online. So you can open it up and you can have it read to you if you'd like to have it read to you. So make sure you get that read. And then we want you to annotate using a highlighter. They're about 3 to 6 key events. And then write a summary. There is an assignment that goes along with this that has you answer one multiple choice question, as well as a document for you to type your summary into. So, yeah. And so I don't know. They could just type it. They don't have to write it in their books, do they?
They don't have to write it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do both. Some of you like to do both. You like to write it first and then type it.
Engage left and right brain.
Yeah. Some of you like to just write. Well, we need you to type it though. We got to see it, and we're not coming by your houses, but as much as we miss you guys, but anyways, we're gonna ask you to pause the video at this point and go ahead and do the activity of making sure you have read the text, and we are identifying key events to summarize. And remember, key events are those things that move the story forward. So 3 to 6, write a summary, pause this video now. And we're back. So what I'm going to model for you guys, what we're all going to model for you guys is what key details to highlight. So yes, technically we're giving you the answers. So if you decided not to pause this video as instructed by your 5th grade teachers,
do it now.
Then you better pause. This is spoiler alert, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and model how we would annotate the key details in the text. So I'm going to go into presentation mode so you can see my screen. Remember, we're still recorded.
They can see us.
They can still see us. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what it looks like when you upload the assignment for the student read. It looks just like your book, except it's an online version, and you can hit the play button and it will read to you. So we're not going to do that right now. Either way, so you have read the text, and we're going to model how to highlight this. So we're going to model collaborating as well. Oh, look at that. Maybe you guys could Google Meet it and annotate together collaboratively through Google Hangouts, or through your FaceTime or whatever you kids use these days. All right, so under my tools, if we've noticed, I selected the highlight. This is the pen, so I'm picking highlight. And you can pick your color of highlight. It's already pre-selected at like yellow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep that. And
I like purple.
Too bad.
All
right. So the first key detail from The Water Famine, which luckily it's only 2 pages, 6 short little paragraphs, will be
people were dying of thirst because
Monster Bullfrog forbade them from drinking the river water. Monster Bullfrog controlled the river. All right, so people were dying of thirst. Oh, here it is right here. So it's kind of like this. And if you notice, it could be paraphrased. Oops.
Oh, paragraph 1, sentence 2. He forbade the
Paragraph
people.
1, sentence 2. So Miss Smith and Miss Heinrich are highlighting and annotating with highlighters and pencils, as I am highlighting in the book. Okay, the second key detail.
It's the next sentence.
It says the people called on their spirit guide. So I am really not trying to highlight this entire paragraph, which is what I don't like to do. We don't like your entire text highlighted. All right, the next key detail we are picking is Gluscabee scolded Monster Bullfrog for taking water away and then broke the monster's back. All right, so the monster frog is killing us. He forbids us water to drink, blah, blah, blah. So
Paragraph 5.
as fast as a bee taking nectar, look at that simile.
I know.
Grab the monster bullfrog and push down his back with one great shove.
From henceforth. I like that.
For henceforth, all bullfrogs are broken backed.
So paragraph 5, that first couple of sentences.
Yeah, that first,
Yeah, first.
because there's one in the parentheses there. But so notice 2, 3, and 4. I'm not really seeing any key events. I think it's a great conversation. Yet I don't think it's really what's moving the story to the next point.
Just extra fluff.
Yeah. Monster Bullfrog still kept the water, so Gluscabee cut down a large tree that destroyed Monster Bullfrog. So that's really the response to what this guy did. So that's pretty important.
So that's the end of paragraph
5. Yeah. So it looks like paragraph 1 and paragraph 5 are two very important paragraphs in this text. And then we got, as water flowed over branches of the birch tree, it formed the branches of the, I am never sure how to say, Penobscot River?
That's what I was looking at that. I think
Is it Penobscot?
I think so.
I would say Penobscot. Okay.
But the read aloud will clear it up for
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Like if you listen to this text, you'd be able to know how to say Penobscot or Penobscot or Penobscot. I don't know. As water flowed over branches of the birch tree, it formed the branches of the Penobscot. The water from the river flowed into the many branches.
Is
That's
the
paragraph
first
6,
sentence,
the first
yeah.
sentence.
And that's how the Penobscot River originated. I love these folk tales. Is that what this is? It's a legend.
Yeah.
I love it. And then the Penobscot Indians were happy and jumped into the river. So some even near death that they jumped into the river.
So it's the first sentence.
They drank, they
That chapter
splashed.
7.
Yeah, then it kind of describes what they did in the river, which is good writing.
Details, but
Yes.
it's not a necessary
Right.
key event.
And the importance of all this
Yeah.
is to we're trying to create less work for you. I mean, when we ask you to write a summary, we don't want you to write the whole story again. That's way too much work.
Right.
We just want a summary. So I'm going to model now how to get into this text here. And I think I've shown this to you guys before here in my class. But I want black. Why isn't it doing it? Why isn't this doing it? There we go. Okay.
It does have black.
I think I finally got it to black.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
No, it's white.
We're recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to type in our summary. Monster Bullfrog. Bullfrog. Controlled the river water and kept it from the people who were dying of thirst. The spirit chief Gluscabee.
I was looking at that. I think it is.
Gluscabee.
I look forward to hearing that online too, so I can pronounce it correct.
Saved the Penobscot Indians by cutting down a tree that, here's a good word, simultaneously destroyed the monster bullfrog. That's a great summary. And created branches of the Penobscot River. The Penobscot River remained a central source of life for the people. Okay, so it's all typed in there. Unfortunately, you can't see all that, so I gotta
Make your box.
make
bigger,
my
text
box bigger. Now, if you hand wrote this, that'd be great in your book. But remember, make sure whatever you put on here or write in your book that you do get into that Google Doc. So less is more work, but I mean, it's great to do it a couple times because at least you can self-edit. So there is annotating your text, identifying key events, and how to use those key events to write a summary.
And Miss Choquette, we talked about text feature. Is that not a really cool graphic right there of the Native American?
That guy?
never
Oh, yeah,
seen
yeah.
that.
It says was built outside the, now I don't know if I want to try to read that word there. I got Nova Scotia, Mi'kmaq Museum.
Mhm.
It sounds good.
Okay.
I bet if
And
you
I've
do the
been
thing,
there,
you
and
can-
I've been to this museum, and I didn't know how to pronounce. I did that a couple of years
You did
ago.
the Mi'kmaq?
I did.
Wow.
And we met a member of the tribe.
All right.
Wow.
So I'm going to stop sharing this and come back to our meet. So hopefully you were thoroughly entertained. Hopefully we entertained you enough. Remember, this stuff, we got to keep practicing these skills. I mean, it's really important to learn how to summarize because less is more sometimes. All
And you
right.
know, that's a big standard of fifth grade, summarization.
Can't wait to read your summaries. No cheating.
Bye.